My name's Jaymie, and I am the head rutabaga at Rutabaga Ranch. We are an 1.5 acre market garden, and we grow about 45 different crops. I grew up on a conventional dairy farm, and I always loved the farm, but it was important for my mom that I had an education. So I pursued a career in social work and ultimately burnt out from that, and I was looking for a way to get back on a farm and figure out a way to become a farmer for myself without needing a big capital investment. So yeah, I worked on a market garden for a season and it all just kind of fell into place. My biggest fear at getting into market gardening was definitely finances, to see if this was financially viable for us to make a living at. I think eco-farms are important, but one thing that's really important for eco-farms to continue and for us to continue farming in an eco-conscious manner is that the farm is financially viable. One way that we came at this fear and how we wanted to differentiate ourselves between other farms, especially at markets, was we followed the season extension protocols and methodology of the Masterclass, which made our farm profitable in our first season, which was really unexpected and awesome. The Masterclass is a big expense, but honestly, to grow good food, you need good fertilizer, you need good amendments, and having the Masterclass, which is so comprehensive and so extensive, and then also to have the community of people that can answer your questions, it's a make or break it, especially for a first-year farmer. I couldn't recommend it more. And also too, it's a lifelong membership and they're constantly adding new things. So if you're gonna farm for 25 years, what's that expense work out to be? The Masterclass has had enormous impact in our profitability and our efficiency. We really manage our whole farm based around this tool. I am so grateful to have access to all the spreadsheeting and crop planning tools. I'm not strong in Excel or computer, really anything. And just having these awesome functional spreadsheets laid out and then the video that's pretty extensive on how to use them, it's been a lifesaver, especially whenever we're doing 2 to 3 crops per bed. It's the only crop planning tools that we use. One of the most helpful, my favorite modules in the Masterclass was definitely the grafting. Me and my mom were super scared. I've never grafted a tomato before, and we had a 95% success rate just solely based off watching these videos. I'm not sure what's in this box. We can see. I think they might be parasitic wasps. We got aphid eliminator, which is exactly what we want. Beneficial insects are used better as a preventative, so we just kind of let them out all the time. So I actually learned all of my greenhouse management skills from the Masterclass, and I think if it wasn't for the Masterclass, I don't think we would have turned the small profit that we did in our first season, which is amazing for first-time farmers, especially considering the huge investment that we put up. We weren't really expecting a profit in our first year, but it was a very humbling, awesome surprise.
Anytime we were setting up anything from the wash station, the greenhouse, the caterpillar tunnels, we always reference the Masterclass, and it's a really good starting point because I didn't work on a vegetable farm before, which it's really nice to have something that it gives you a perfect example of what it should be or what it could be. The Masterclass is just, it's golden. It's really, really helpful to have.
What's nice about the Masterclass is you can pick and choose when you want to do it. You can pick it based off the job you're doing that week with your staff. You can do a bit more in the winter, and it's very easy to just pick the pieces that you need today and watch the rest at a later date. I certainly think the Masterclass has a big role to play in the international movement of small-scale farming. It's one of the only schools where you can go and learn this very specific technique that is tried and proven to work. The Masterclass is the go-to dictionary for small-scale, biodiverse market gardening. If you want to find everything you need to know, one simple ideology to follow, set you up for success. It's gonna be good.